Hello YouTube, it is September 2nd, Labor Day, late Labor Day, bringing you another video. What I want to talk about this evening is a article I read last week about Bobby Brown being hit by a car and was hospitalized and had broken bones. Well, today I go on social media and find out that that was not true. So Bobby Brown was not hit by a car. There was no hit and run. His sister Leola Brown made that story up. So what we have to ask ourselves is, why are you making up stories about your brother being hit by a car and that someone's out to kill him and people of your family? Whew, I'm not going to dwell on this long because it's about as irrelevant as fungus on a toenail. I'm sitting here trying to figure out why she made it up, because it's like, okay, are we trying to make him relevant? Are we trying to make ourselves relevant? I mean, anywho, he will be going on tour with the other guys from the New Edition group in October to Japan and Australia to tour. And that's a good thing, because everybody needs money. But Lord have mercy, I must say, I was baffled when I first saw the story, because, I commented on a page. I was like, on a news story, I guess a news break story or something. I was like, who is trying to hit Bobby Brown? Why they trying to hit him? Is it karma? Is it I mean, why is somebody trying to hurt y'all? Because she made it like plural, not just him but our family. So I'm thinking, well, what y'all doing out here for people to want to be trying to knock y'all off? Is this some payback for some way back? Ooh, America. On to the next, because I'm going to do a compilation, because we're not going to even dwell on no shenanigans, especially when it's a lie. Anyway, reality TV, that's my next subject. I was watching a show that aired a couple of years ago called Wags. The E! Network ran this story about girlfriends and wives of sports athletes. Oh my gosh. I believe I could have drunk myself to death watching that show last night. I was bored, running through Roku trying to, just find something to watch. So I just randomly picked that just to, check it out, see what it was about. And honey, I got head trauma watching these little girls talking about this and that and their man and their husband, and I was just like, wow, this is what America has come to. This is what some Black America has come to. Listening to these young ladies, it was hideous. It was so hideous watching the way they talked and acted. And the one young lady that was in the military, I really was baffled by her behavior, because I thought, dang, you've been in the military, but you something else with yourself. You messy as hell and keeping up stuff. And she's what I call straddling the fence, Friends with this one, but then listen at what somebody say about the other friend, and then she go and repeat that back to them, and it's kind of like, well, okay, what's that all about? And then play crazy like you didn't say it. My thing is, shit, own it. Just own it. Don't have no problem with own to tell it. Yeah, I said that, and then be done with it. But you know what? That's something I've noticed with these shows, reality shows, because I have been watching reality TV for some years now, and my first housewife series was Orange County. Housewives of Orange County. That was the first installment I ever watched of the Housewives. And I used to just be baffled how those women act. Some were professional. Vicky, she was a professional lady, worked every day. But I used to shake my head at the stuff they were arguing about and bickering and who did what, who shot JR. And in your mind, you're thinking, these people live better than most, got more than most, allegedly. But they're letting a camera crew follow them around, showing every little thing they're doing, saying their family dynamics, their family issues, their own personal issues, rumors, this and that. And it's like, is it worth the bag? Because you have to ask yourself that. And that's what I was questioning watching that WAG show. It was like, you heifers are ratchet. Each one of you individually. You got some ratchet stuff going on. First of all, being young and trying to hold down some man, and you're not even 30 years old, rarely works in modern day. Young people, your mind is not even equipped to be trying to hold down somebody, a successful relationship when you're young. That's why you got to just live. Don't get pregnant. Don't get in trouble with the law. Don't break the law. Don't have babies. Do you. And I saw a lot of that on the show, like, you all got babies by these dudes, but they not even trying to marry you because they smart and they know I'm not about to change. I'm not trying to change. Yeah, I care about you, but not enough to make a commitment and choose just you. And you know something else I realized too? Listening to all the ladies talk about who they were dating and he cheated and woo woo woo. That's all they're doing. Those men, some of those men, let's say, they pick a pretty face. She got a pretty body. That's it. They're not looking at her mind, if she's educated, if she can talk, hold her own. It's like, boom, boom, boom. I got to have that right there. Because I know men who talk like that. They just looking at a pretty face and a body. They don't care if you can read, write, spell. They just looking at a pretty face. It's like, wow, okay, I got to have her. He gets her food with her for however long. The next thing you know, she hearing rumors that he messing with Susie and, sugar this and sugar that. And it's like, what is it all for? Because let me tell you something about that. How long that's going to last? That picking them up, getting this one, getting that one, then jump, get another one. Breaking hearts for no reason. But they're young. And you got guys who are older doing it too. But my thing is, letting it play out with a camera, wicked. Because you already had social media being around for the past couple of years. Instagram, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. YouTube, of course. People reporting this and that. Running with a story about this famous person or this person on TV. This damn social media and TV is wicked. It can bring a house of cards most definitely down. And I think it's sad how people are on these shows and they're just letting all their business be aired out, fussing and cussing over nothing. And this running up, this is something that I'm sick of because I watch The Housewives of Atlanta. I do the Married to Medicine LA, Married to Medicine ATL. I do all of that. Housewives Potomac. I'm watching all of that. Why do you heifers wait good till somebody have a function, a party, bar mitzvah, and this is when you decide you want to tell Susie Q you don't like what she did, you heard what she said? Heifer, you got all week to confront her. Call her. Get on her Instagram page, send her a message. Hey, I ain't got your number, but I need to holler at you. Something. But you don't wait till the cameras roll and then all of a sudden now you want to confront her about something somebody said or heard she said. That kills me with these heifers. And I understand they got to keep some hype going so they can keep a contract with the, with the network or whatever. But at some point you got to ask yourself, if you weren't paid that fee to be on that show, would you be talking to any of those ladies in that group? Would you be socializing with any of those ladies? How much you want to bet? Hell no. Hell no. Because let me tell you, like somebody once said on one of the shows the other day, she said, if this was any other sister, and you said that, you got knocked out. And they right. Ain't nobody going to sit up here and get invited to a function. And then they get introduced to another female or females. And out the blue, you going to just come out and say, well, I heard your baby daddy did this, or I heard you got arrested for DUI, or I heard you went to jail for check fraud, or whatever, whatever the situation, the rumor is of the day. Baby, let me tell you, some sugar will be laying down on the floor with a serious head wound because, hey, ain't nobody just gonna let you run up and talk about anything about their past or what's going on today or what you think is going on. And that's the truth. And that's wicked and it's crazy that they wait till there's a function and then let me tell you what Joe Blow said. Let me tell you what I heard in the street. Oh, I'm mad about what you did the other day at my house. Oh, I'm mad what you said at that restaurant. Boo-boo. There it's got to come a point when some of you ladies have got to say, this ain't even worth being on this show. Yeah, I've been on here a couple years now, and now my pay has gone up, and I'm making a nice little bag. But my goodness, is it worth arguing and bickering with people who really don't like you? And that's one thing that one girl said, Claudia, has said on Wags. I have to realize that these girls really don't like me. No, they don't, boo-boo. Because anytime somebody got to keep saying something to you, every time they see you, somebody confronting you about some he said, she said from way back, they don't like you. And I don't think most of the women on these reality shows like each other. They get along for a few months during filming. They fall out a couple of times during filming. Then once they get off, that's when they start getting on Instagram and this and that, fussing and making little sly ass remarks. It's like, okay, here we go. We back on this. There's no way I could put up with it. There is no way I'm getting ready to go in the lion's den. Ain't no way for no money like that. Now some will say, well, you don't know what you do. Well, I can tell you what. One thing I'm not going to do is argue with a stranger about some he said, she said. I'm not going to argue with somebody I know about no he said, she said. So I'm definitely not going to be arguing with a stranger that I don't know. It's messed up. Reality TV's messed up. And these ladies, you have to ask yourself, why are you doing this? Yeah, it's entertaining. It's interesting. You know, I really watch it because I like to see how they live. I like to see, the nice homes, the cars, when they go out to eat, when they take their little trips, to Italy or the Bahamas or whatever. I'm all for that because, I love nice things. I like looking at pretty things. But I also know it's an illusion. That a lot of stuff is an illusion. That a lot of these people are messed up. They mentally messed up. They're lonely. They're bitter. And you can see that in their commentary, how they talk. Even though a lot of that stuff may be edited. But you can see these heifers got some issues. Some serious malfunctions going on. And they doing all this shenanigans in the name of money. And it's really sad. Because at the end of the day, we get to turn you off. Y'all still lingering. All that he said, she said, and shenanigans and your personal stuff put on Front Street. You got to ask yourself, is it worth the bag? Just saying. Till the next time. See you later, YouTube. Bye-bye.